Okay guys, we're out this morning doing some social here before it gets too hot. Up, up, hey! We got Chop here for day training. Rodney's in our board and train program. So this is, first time I've kind of put Rodney out with a group. Chop, leave him alone. So I've got Rodney on a long line here. And you can see like when Chop was getting a little friendly, I'm kind of learning more about Rodney's social skills. So I'm not going to let Chop pester him too long. So I just bring the whip in here and I just tap, tap, tap. And send him. Here's some of my guys. They're so over this. These guys have been out for a few minutes before I brought Rodney out. So they've already run around a bit. Hi guys! So Rodney had a history of going very super excitedly, whiny, crazy, seeing other dogs. And what we've been doing with him here is we've been first working him by himself, just with me. And then working him around the other dogs doing relaxation stuff. And then now we're kind of putting him in the group. So now he's already in a calmer state of mind when we get him in the group. And now we're just doing some supervision in the group. Yep, that's repeat, dude. So we popped out here in the backyard a little bit. He said, it's warm out this morning, but we're doing this early before it gets too hot. And my job is to shadow Rodney for him. So I don't just pop him out in this group and we hope for the best. Like, you know, we hope we happen. Or we don't have where when I brought him out before I started filming, I don't have all the dogs greeting him at the fence, all getting in his face. So excited and overwhelming him. I have used him up and have him spread out, give him some space. And now that everything's fine, I'm letting the other dogs kind of come up and do some greetings if they want. Or Rodney can go up to them and do some greetings. And our once super crazy see other dogs go nuts dog is like slowing down and thinking more, which is good. And it doesn't mean that we don't allow dogs to run and play and jump and, I mean not jump, but run and play and do doggy things. It means that, and if he wants to follow out, because the waterfall is right over here, which is why this gate's open. You see Doc drinking. Or we move over here. Oh, okay, closer then. This is kind of one of our other areas. We want to go over this way. Here. Like our little doggy house that we have out here. Let's come over and so you see the tail up, a little bit of stiffness. I'm going to move Willow. Tail up, stiffness. And kind of move Chop there. So you can see how stiff he got there. Stiffness is usually what happens right before something else happens. Not always, but it's a sign. High tail, stiff body. Here we still have a bit of a high tail, but a little bit looser body, but still, you know, he's a little unsure. He hasn't done a lot of socials yet. The heat slowed us down, and then we're getting out because we've been only able to work dogs morning and night outside. We don't do socials in the house. Okay, about 3 seconds or so. And just because, like, I tell Chop or Willow, you know, to give them some space, doesn't mean they're necessarily being bad. It's just Rodney I want to make sure we don't overwhelm Rodney. So you might say, you know, well, how long might you have to do that, Rodney? I don't know. I don't predict him up too long. He's come through our program really nicely. Another thing you guys might ask, at my place we socialize dogs that are both fixed and intact. Okay, sounds good. So out in this group we have seven dogs out right now. Yeah, we have six. I got 4 of my dogs, then we have 7. So I have 4 of my dogs, and these are the 3 client dogs. So there, he went up to Chop. We're gonna see how he interacts with Chop. Allow for a short sniff. Good. 3 seconds. Come on. So we socialize dogs that are both neutered and intact here. So a lot of places I know will won't let your dog come and socialize unless they're spayed or neutered over like 6, 7, 8 months old. Or if they are intact, they don't let them, they'll say like board them, but they won't socialize them at all. Of this group of 7 dogs, we actually have 3 intact dogs, 2 intact males and an intact female. The female's not in heat. We absolutely will not socialize an in-heat female with intact males. But we will socialize her with our neutered males. As long as the neutered males don't care about her if she's in heat, but definitely not around our intact males. Generally, we don't have an intact female here who's in heat. That's not the norm. We usually say, nope, let her finish her heat and then come. But once in a while it happens. So, yeah. He's kind of stuck. I'm going to kind of move, see if I can get him unstuck a little bit. Come on, Rodney. What's going on here? Actually, I think we'll get him out here and I can drop this line. Let's go out here, buddy. There we go. Come on, over here. Nope, go. So again, we can let Willow have a little run fun, and that's fine. She just doesn't need to come over and barge into the other dogs. So I'm going to give these guys space. We'll just drop that line for Rodney here. But I'm still going to kind of shadow him, meaning I'm going to follow him around. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Here. This way. Oh, we're going to poop. Here, we'll look at Chop. Chop's here doing day training today. Chop is one of our service puppies in training. So he's doing a little social, and then he and I are going to go do a field trip today. We got to go pick up... I got to go pick up some safety glasses. Nope. No, I'm marking here. I don't need him to scrape up my grass. So I gotta go pick up safety glasses for my weed whacker. So we're gonna take Chop with today over to Menards. It'll be a short trip, in and out in about 15 minutes. Perfect trip for a service pup in training. He's almost 5 months. So he's good for a quick short trip. Are you guys all done? They're like, yeah, we're done. It's hot. I know. Anyways, guys, I know this was a long video, but hopefully it helped you kind of see, you know, how I integrate a new dog into social, why I do what I do. The fact that we take and, nope, I'm going to get him off here because the next thing he's going to do is mark on my agility table, which we're not going to allow him to do. The fact that we will take in and socialize neutered and intact dogs. And integrating a new dog into the group. This is Rodney's first social. Very boring. Boring is good. Boring is good when it comes to stuff like this. So I'll talk to you guys later.